soccer development project is blooming in the heart of Cape Town's City Bowl. Set on a prime piece of land with Table Mountain as a looming backdrop, soccer development organization African Brothers is building the first soccer training academy of its kind in the area. The project is dreaming big and acting fast, inviting people from all walks of life to get involved. The project aims to grow into a successful business, one which aids social development through training and ultimately employing homeless and ex-street people as coaches and trainers. African Brothers is also driven by a longing to make positive change to the quality of South African football as a whole, to improve the game and properly harness the talent the country has to offer. At the helm of the project is Craig Hepburn, who has run the African Brothers Initiative for 15 years and been deeply involved with soccer his entire life. He explains how the organization came about.
We started in the townships 15 years ago. It's a collaboration of friends where we looked at forming a team from different cultures, Zulu, Xhosa and English, and we were looking to improve the plight of football and also to have a look at the problems that have been caused by apartheid, where people age 35 and upwards are illiterate or unemployed, and giving them a foundation where they can contribute back to society through football.
Key to the African Brothers' vision is the successful development of a truly all-inclusive soccer academy, one which is modelled on similar academies abroad, which offer different forms of training.
Going to look at the French Football Academy facilities was very similar to this, where they have a variety of different mediums of football, where you can play on a hard court, where you can play against the wall, where you can play on the grass. So these are all the things that I've learned from my travels overseas, what you need to start an academy. Yeah, and this is a perfect place, because academies have been set up in the townships, in the variety of townships in the communities, but there isn't a interaction of cultures. It's sort of one culture and that's it, you know. So whereas here we have an opportunity, this is a very eclectic neighborhood and people can get involved in mixing and finding out about each other. Yeah?
African Brothers is currently seeking local, national and international support for their academy. One of the companies to have taken interest is a Dutch organization called Interconnection. To promote their mantra, "Together we'll build a brighter future," Interconnection have kick-started a global project donating 14,000 soccer balls throughout 14 countries around the world. After hearing about Hepburn's project, they added South Africa to their list, and 5 volunteers flew over from Holland to assist African Brothers. The boost they provided to the project was marked by a youth football tournament held on Sunday the 21st June 2009.
We try to help him with material, so for example goal posts, we fixed the building, we painted the building in a hopefully inspiring color, blue, and we also want to make it a nice place to visit, to meet, so that's why we invested in a painting on the wall. So artists, and also they do that voluntarily, they make a wall painting, so it's a nice place to come together. Well, the thing about soccer is that it doesn't matter where you come from or what age you are, or if you're black, colored or white, almost everybody loves soccer, and that makes it such a powerful sport, because like I said, if there's a ball around, people start to play together and it unites people.
I think today just brings together a lot of different cultures, and there's a lot of diversity, and it's a cross-cultural interaction that I suppose that any organization is looking for, you know, mixing with different guys from different walks of life, different upbringings, you know, different financial upbringings, middle, lower, higher class, all playing together on one field, because on the field we're basically all the same.
Everything in life has a potential to bring people together, but soccer, because it's got such a reputation in the world, I mean there's a World Cup, there's a competition for that which brings nations together, also the mini ones as well, like the Confed and the African Cup of Nations, so it'll always be like that.
Hepburn has connected with My Life, an active Cape Town-based NGO working with rehabilitating street people. He currently trains a team of these youth and wants to see individuals such as these employed at the academy in the future.
Football is business. So what we're doing is we're taking people who would be totally destitute, who would be on the street, but now we're creating an opportunity through football for them to share their passion and also give them a focus to be able to contribute back to society and to football.
There is some place to play, but it is in the book up also, like these people, they don't want us there because why there's a lot of like people selling ganja, smoking drugs, you see, and that's why they don't want us guys to get involved. That's why they say we must come down here to enjoy us. You see, this is away from everything, you see, like away from drugs, away from ganja. You see, you just enjoy you with people here. Yeah, that's it. No, like you see gangsters and something like that. You see.
So it's like a safe place.
It's like a safe place. Yeah, yeah. This is a very safe place.
At the end of the day, it's like everything in life. It's what you make of it. And these guys, you know, soccer is their passion, and it's something that's changed a lot of their lives. There's a lot of guys in the project that were involved with gangsterism, and you know, now you've got those guys that 2 years ago you would have probably seen them in the prison system. Now they captaining the Homeless World Cup soccer team in Italy later this year. And you know, that just shows you what soccer can do if you really give it a chance and you commit yourself 100%.
Soccer development in South Africa isn't a new concept. However, a project which seeks to integrate everyone in this manner supports an idea that is bigger than just soccer, social development, integration, or development of the game is something different. Because Hepburn is dreaming big, wanting to take this idea to the whole of Africa with a vision that African Brothers will become one of the biggest football clubs on the continent.
For instance, we have guys who are Tanzanian who are now from the My Life project and Angolans, and we want to go and assist them and give them the tools where we can go and set up an African Brothers in Angola, and then also go to Tanzania and assist those guys that they don't have to be refugees, that they go back to their own country and they can contribute to their own society and they don't have to come here to South Africa, that we've given them the tools to grow and help them develop their communities. So I think that's what we're looking at, is that it's going to be it's not just on a micro scale, it's also on a macro scale, and creating the biggest football club in Africa. When you're starting with kids from under 5 and they don't look at colour, they don't look at race, and I think that's the leveler that I've learned that football brings to society.